barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. So I want to give a shout out real quick, because the narrative around the nation is going to be the LAPD, and they had something to do with it too, is keeping the peace and doing it calm and doing it right. But they didn't have peace over there at Nipsey Hussle's memorial, where his story is, the marathon story is, until the Nation of Islam stepped in and reserved the peace. Because there's something special about the Nation of Islam. When they step in, it's like black people stay calm, you know, and they always on the front lines. Minister Tony Muhammad, I've never met him, but I follow him on Instagram, and I'm always aware. I always get the final call every week, and there's something special about when they arrive. You know, it's like black people know that they feel safe and they feel protected. And last night was literally the first time I drove past it, and today I just drove past it to pick up Nipsey's final call, the special edition on Nipsey Hussle. And I'm gonna put this right by my newspaper I got for President Obama being elected. I know how you feel, some of you guys feel about President Obama, but that was a special day in November 2007 when he was elected. I'll never forget how he inspired me. And same thing about Nipsey Hussle. I'll never forget how his victory lap inspired the living shit out of me, right? And so I went to I spoke to the young brother, and I was like, because I always give a donation, right? It's donation based, and they're not accepting donations for Nipsey Hussle's final call. And I thought that was just beautiful, man, because they printed up 50,000, right? And if everybody gives $1, that's $50,000. If everyone gives $2, that's $100,000. So just think of the capital that the Nation of Islam is literally donating for the sake and the love of, as they would call brother Nipsey Hussle, you know, and world news ain't gonna tell you that the Nation of Islam is donating hundreds of thousands of dollars in equity and in manual labor and in print labor to make sure that his legacy stays intact and is enhanced in this time of bereavement for the family, man. And I just want to reiterate again, the Nation of Islam is standing firm, standing strong. I just drove by just now, and rather peaceful, you know. It's a beautiful sight. I don't want to record it, nothing like that. I'm just not, I don't have the fortitude right now to do it, but I'll be covering this trial. This trial is extremely important to me, man. I've never been a court type of person. I've never covered a court trial. I was a school teacher when Michael Jackson was acquitted. I didn't know the verdict was coming out till that day. I walked into school, and the school secretary said Michael Jackson's verdict is coming out today. And then he danced on is that the time he danced on the on top of the car or something like that? I don't remember, but something about that stains my memory. And the OJ trial, I don't remember where I was when OJ was a verdict, but I remember exactly where I was when Trayvon Martin, I was at the airport, at the Long Beach airport when George Zimmerman was acquitted, you know. So trials like this inherently affect my spirit. And so along with boxing, you guys can anticipate as much coverage as I can, since I told you guys I'm literally a handful of blocks away from Nipsey Hussle's store. And he and I, on some level, we have kindred spirits similar to 95% of y'all out there that are listening to my videos, man. Some of you guys don't have no spirit at all. But anyways, I'm fucking with you. But yeah, man, shout out to the Nation of Islam. Special group of men, man. Louis Farrakhan, you're amazing. And they donate hundreds of thousands of dollars. They're not asking for nothing. I went to give the man $5 for for the final call, he says, no, brother, we're not accepting donations. And I thought that was just beautiful. They literally putting their money and their actions where their mouth is. And salute to them. I honor them. They just, well, I always get the final call anyway because I drive down Crenshaw every day anyway. So whenever I stop on Manchester or Imperial or in Slauson, they're always there. And I always buy one and I always donate one. I always tell them to donate it to the next brother. And but I'm just elated, man. The Nation of Islam is special, man. And that's why I go to the mosque at least once a year and go hear a speech, because I'm not one for Christianity, or I'm just more interested in the truth than anything. And I'm not sure if my truth is right at this space in my life, but you know, it's just how I feel, you know. And I'm not gonna put one religion over the next one, and I'm not gonna say Christianity is more powerful than the Nation of Islam, and Buddhist is more powerful than Catholicism. I'm just not in that space. I just seek the truth. And so finally, shout out to the Nation of Islam. You guys are beautiful. You guys are special. Minister Tony Muhammad, it's beautiful, man. And so barbershop conversations, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. If you guys aren't in LA, I'm not sure if you can order it online, but it's beautiful. So barbershop conversations, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.